And if or when Silas jumps into that stream, I'll add him to the stream. All right, he is here. Just a minute. Okay.
Got my SpaceX hat.
Awesome. The looks like the phone is getting dark. Just a minute. Turn up the volume on that. Okay. Let me change some things here. Just a minute. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Maybe do it this way. No, that's not good. Let me do it this way. Are you still here? Yeah, are you still here?
Yep.
Okay, just a minute. Okay, that's good. Yeah, if I had the other camera connected, then we could do the zoom and everything with this as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be hidden, I can just have us both on the audio, and you wouldn't have to be on the video.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll hook up my headset, then I can hear easier. Let's see.
Yeah, I'd prefer just to be on audio.
Okay, thanks. Just a minute. You took care of it, huh? Okay, are you still here?
Yep.
Okay, just a minute. And you're not on the screen anymore, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. Do you know where we are in the countdown for?
Yes, I'm looking at NASA Spaceflight stream. They have a on the side of their screen like kind of a countdown and stuff, and that's a great way to get information. We're all a bit confused right now if static fire is imminent or not, because this really hasn't happened before where they've done a pre-burner then a static fire. So
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Elon said something about this being like a special one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe that will be an indication of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so StreamYard is a software that allows people to be on screen and to for there to be about 10 different speakers on a live stream. So we're kind of testing out right now, but I have the ability to hook up this camera and do exactly what we're doing on YouTube with other people able to chat. So that's what that's about. Okay, there's just a minute.
Yeah, my apologies.
No problem. Let's see what's going on. And one of the cool things about this software is if anyone drops out of the call, it still keeps going. Whoever's still on the call, because it's. Let me check the chat. Let me see. Because. Okay, so it is. There is some kind of issue with that StreamYard right now with the reception. Good. It's good to find that out, Sal. And was that on your end, or do you think it was through the reception? Reception here.
I well, for me it wasn't reception. I just thought that I could open another tab and go to that and then still
Okay.
talking, but it
Okay.
actually closed me out.
Okay. Let me see if I can turn on my headset here. Just a minute. It's not on that side. Maybe on this side. Okay. Okay. And when I do that, the screen goes dark. Okay. So I'm not going to do that anymore. So. Okay, Miss Elenius. Starman and the Tesla Roadster. I'm not sure about that.
They're out just floating in space right now.
Yeah, I thought the thing was in space, right?
Yeah. Unless that's like some metaphor. There's no live stream any longer. What do you mean?
Yeah, I checked the. Really, there's no live stream. About 15 seconds ago or so, I'm
looking on your channel. I can see both live streams are up right now.
Oh, they are. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just saw a dolphin there in the water. Yep, right in front of us. There's some dolphins swimming up there, but don't know what y'all can see.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Boca Chica is an amazing area. I mean, you have the ocean, you have SpaceX, you have beaches, you have hotels, you have restaurants.
Yeah.
SpaceX chose like the perfect place to do testing.
Oh yeah, so if I did swipe up on the screen a while back, and you might have to refresh your screen. I guess anytime I was going to check for the see if I could do the Bluetooth with the headset, and when I did that, it went black. So that's what that's about. You just might have to refresh your screen or something.
Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when I refresh, it just logs me out. So
Okay.
Don't know if that's supposed to happen. Yeah.
So tomorrow I'm going to be chatting with a guy who has a virtual reality. He's a sales rep for a virtual reality company that I did a video recently about HC Stark from the Space Tech Expo. There was a company there that had virtual reality headsets to showcase some of their stuff. And interestingly, that company just sold part of their electronics business for like $380 million. So the company that I did a video just about at the Space Tech Expo just closed a deal on selling part of their thing for $380 million. So,
wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. So the virtual reality company that had had the virtual reality software and hardware that they had at the expo that I took a video of, reached out to me yesterday and said, thanks for doing the video on that company. And, you know, maybe I'll be able to get some complimentary virtual reality headsets or to wholesale or retail some of their tech. That'd be great. So.
Yeah. So is that for like virtual reality cameras in space where you put on a headset and you're able to look around as if you're just there?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of different applications. One of them would be I can put on the headset while I'm doing video and have instant ability to see if the picture's in focus and stuff, you know?
Wow, that's
Like
awesome.
an LCD screen. But then also for people on the earth or whoever's watching to you know, be able to look at what we're doing up there in space too, or also if we have drones and rovers up there to be able to manipulate and see what they're seeing, and you know, and move them around with the virtual reality.
Yeah.
Looks like the screen went blank. Let me turn back on, make sure the camera's good. All right, the camera's back on, everybody. It must have turned off for some reason. The other stream kicked off for some reason. I got it back on.
This is quite confusing what's going on in Ship 20, but this is probably going to, instead of the second time they fire the engines, it's probably not going to be a preburner, because I look on Ship 20 and I see a condensation, kind of like a whitish condensation line above the frost line, which indicates that they're actually fueling the vessel up and using the fuel to static fire.
Awesome. Thanks. Good info. But if I'm able to get a camera close up like some of the other businesses live streaming, then it'd be much better quality, you know, of what I'm able to offer.
Yeah. So. That'd be very awesome.
Yeah. And I got all the tech to do it, so it's not a tech issue. It's just having the permission to put the camera wherever, and that's it. Because I got all the tech, so it's not a. That's the only thing I need permission. So I've got 3 modems that I can stream with, so I already have all the tech. So. I bought some extras. After the first one worked, I said, I'm going to get a couple backups. So got plenty now. And I can get a camera for like $175. I can get a 1080 camera from Best Buy. So that's easy. I did a video a while back on these solar panels, and where I'm staying, they have like 40 or 50 solar panels. So, hey, Martin, yeah, I did a video a while back this week on how I set up my streaming software. So maybe just check out that video, Martin. But yeah, I've got 40 and access to 40 commercial size solar panels, so I could set that up right next to wherever the camera is going to be and live stream.
I remember when I went to Starbase and I was looking at Ship 20 and crews were working all over it, and me and my dad were so confused what was going on, and we're like, why are they all like working in the plumbing? And we thought it was done, but little did we know they were just stacked Starship and Super Heavy when the rockets were just being built. So they kept working on the plumbing.
Right. Cool.
That's why when Booster 4 was first rolled out, you could see like in the COPVs in the bottom area, they didn't have a whole ton of plumbing holding the COPVs on. It was more they're just like welded on, and now you can see they're installing aero covers and stuff. So
Nice.
all right, back to the static fire. I don't know if it's me or the condensation / frost ring above the initial frost ring is getting more white and frosty. So
Okay, that's good. Okay.
probably fueling it up for static.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I'll check the focus on the other camera once more. Just check it out a little bit. Yeah, I got it. I got it in focus.
Let's see here. I think we heard siren a bit ago, which meant that they're probably
Within 10. Okay. Okay, so Martin, I can answer you directly. I'm using two cameras. One's an iPhone Pro 12 Max, and the other is a Nikon P1000. And the iPhone is directly live streaming to YouTube on the macro, the zoomed out view, and the Nikon is zoomed in on the Starship 20. And so with the iPhone, I just directly live stream, and with the Nikon, I'm streaming just with an HDMI video capture card and directly to YouTube. So same kind of thing. Drones Toronto, nice man. Drones Toronto, thanks a million. Canadian, awesome. Just a minute. That helps out a lot. So.
Oh, we got a $20 super sticker from Drones Toronto.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you ever want to, Drones Toronto, if you ever want to do some kind of live stream together or share anything that you're doing there with your drones, I'd be happy to chat with you either offline or online on a video or whatever if you want to promote something. Yeah, so Martin, I get a 9 megs per second. Basically I'm using a global modem for the Nikon. So 9 megs per second, and that gives me 1080.
I wonder if SpaceX, if they do a static fire today, will post some of their views on Twitter.
Oh, cool. Right.
Because I recall last time they did.
Oh, nice.
Pretty awesome.
Thanks, drones. Thank you. When you and others do stuff like that, it motivates me. So I appreciate it. Okay.
Y'all have to check out your channel, Drones. Actually, do that right now. Give me a second. From Miss Alienus, or whatever your name is, it says, it appears Starman cannot be discussed by SpaceX now. I don't quite understand what you mean by that, but maybe
The only
elaborate.
way, yeah, the only way I could imagine someone saying something like that is if they asked directly and they kind of ignored the question. So I don't know anything about that, but that's interesting. Interesting comments.
Is this the closest you can get? No, it isn't.
Right. If I get access to put a remote camera um, at the launch site, then that'll be super close. But I have another live stream, Martin, and I'm not sure if you see that one, but there is another live stream that has a close up. Hey, Da Vinci. Thanks. Thanks, Da Vinci. That looks good. Good info. Thanks.
Still a bit confused with this person talking about Starman.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Yeah. What I do remember with the Starman thing is that they launched the vehicle into space, and then they repeated the stream. So it wasn't like they were continually streaming it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
space. So what they did is they launched Starman into space, right? With their Falcon Heavy, did the double booster landing and stuff. And once it was in space and just leaving Earth, they did a live stream called Live Views of Starman, and that's all I recall of their stream.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but if any miscellaneous, if you find out any current information on that, it'd be, yeah, share it because I'd like to learn about that too. Because
Oh, it said it's the ones tracking. It said it started tumbling.
oh, okay, wow,
Yeah, let me. I'll look that up later.
is it re-entering the atmosphere or where's it going?
Cause
Tumbling
from
where into space?
like more elaboration, please.
Yeah, but definitely share any info or any links you have to any URLs for that. I'd like to learn more about that, where it is and stuff.
It didn't say it was re-entering, just tumbling.
Right. Well, in space, tumbling is
Normal, yeah.
it's
Like, I bet Voyager has tumbled plenty of times. It's completely
what side
normal
is
to
up? What side
rotate
is up?
around a lot in
Yeah.
space. Be nice to see how the various participate in space. Hello, Stargazer girl.
Cool. Cool. Well, maybe if we can develop some type of enclosed car or vehicle, and we can increase the transport speed, then maybe this will be a great test to Starman to see if these personal vehicles can go back and forth.
Space cars.
Yeah. Good one, drones. Hey, Stargazer girl. Well, miscellaneous, you brought up some good info and drones also, both of y'all. So that's
Oh, I think I'm just now getting their name. Miscellaneous.
yeah. Oh, I got you. Miscellaneous, I got you. Thanks, elongated.
Hello, Terry. I know you're talking to Paul, but
Hey, Terry.
hello.
Yeah. Sal is here too, or elongated.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, if you want to remain anonymous, I'll just use your other name.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's fine. It doesn't bug me too much.
Yeah, Stargazer girl. Thanks. All right, we got a ship going by.
It's a cool looking ship.
A boat. They're full of dolphin lookers. It's on one of those hour and a half dolphin rides. This is one of my favorite beaches here. I spent a lot of time here.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Yeah, our first 2 months were here on this beach. I mean, I went back and forth to SpaceX, but it's a really nice beach. I'll go this way. I'll show some of this. There's big rocks on the beach at this beach, so no vehicles are able to come and drive on this beach. Whereas over by SpaceX, they can drive on the beach, and it's always a little bit scary if you ever want to relax and lay down at the beach that you might get run over. So. It's not really a relaxing beach. You don't want to relax too much at the SpaceX beach because.
Yeah. So, Paul, quick question. From what I've heard, you're vegetarian.
Yeah, I do eat eggs, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what drives you to be vegetarian? Like,
when I was about your age, I went to New Zealand on a trip, and I went to a farm there, and they were just killing the goats, with a knife. So I decided at that point I could go without eating meat, but over the years, I developed different thoughts about that. So so it's more just for health reasons now, but it was more based on that,
Yeah. Because being vegetarian is actually healthy, not vegan, vegetarian.
Yeah, well, if you could eat the meat raw, then that would be very healthy as well. So but if you're going to cook the meat, then it's not as healthy apparently. So, but if you want to eat the meat raw like a vampire, but it is still very healthy. So it's you could grind up the meat or eat the fish raw, and that's pretty good. Sardines and things
my
like
point of view on eating animals is if meat is put in your plate, the animal's already been killed, and I wouldn't waste it.
Right. Okay. Good. Yeah. And then maybe you like what is it called, shrimp or whatever. So
I love seafood.
Crab and whatever. Yeah, mussels and lobsters.
My favorite.
But if you're gonna eat stuff like that, just try not to get it where the water is very polluted with heavy metals or
I always
nuclear
get
radiation.
It from a trusted restaurant or a trusted area.
Yeah. You don't want to buy the fish from Fukushima or anything, So.
Oh no.
You don't want to buy the vegetables from Fukushima either. So.
Always make sure your food is from places that can be trusted and tracked.
Yeah. Because then you're just accumulating heavy metals and stuff into your body, which is not healthy. So. There's a thought that says that maybe humans came down here and maybe we didn't evolve, but maybe we de-evolved, and maybe when we got here, the animals were eating the meat and eating other animals, so we copied the animals, but maybe originally we didn't need to eat. So it's not always an evolution kind of thing. Maybe it's a de-evolution kind of thing. So.
Yeah, there's so many theories and just things in the past that humans have done. It's just so hard to know these days.
Yep.
So hard to track how we've evolved or de-evolved.
But there's fish jumping out of the water here. I don't know if you can see them on the stream, but
I can see them. I just see the flashes.
Yeah.
I think we had another siren, yeah.
Okay. So maybe
that
10. Yeah.
T10, yeah.
Okay. 10 minutes, everybody. Hey, the fancy, thank you. All right, drone said looks like it's full siren alerts. Awesome. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna plug my phone in. Okay, just a minute. I've done a bunch of updates to the products page on the oceancam.space website. There's two links. One is to the apparel, but the other is to the future tech and the current tech. So if you're ever looking to see what I'm working on and thinking and planning, you could check out that page on the top right. I think it's shop. And instead of clicking on it, just hover over it, and then you'll get a second option where you can see the future tech. If you do the, and so that'll show what some of the things I'm working on. Yeah, drones. We're not sure what's happening, but when it happens, we'll know. Or maybe Elon will say it in a tweet. So they don't give any heads up about what they're doing. Or they didn't today. Sometimes they do, but they haven't done it today. So. But this is an ideal environment here. I've got the ocean. I got fish jumping in front of me. We got the ocean here, but great sound of the ocean, and we got space as well, and dolphins. How about that? We got fish, dolphins, and rockets, and good air, and this is a good happening here. If any of you want to go check out the rocket in the future sometime, if they're going to do a launch soon, you should come down, and hopefully a bit of sunny day, and here at the South Padre Island Beach with the sun and the fish and the dolphins, and maybe we could do it on a Friday. That'd be good. Very nice here right now. So. Just a minute here. Just a minute. I got it. Hit the camera here. I got it centered again. All right, let me check out the chat here. Just a minute. Let's see private chat. Yeah, so elongated. If you ever drop off the stream, I'll get a thing in the guest that says someone or you're logging back in, and then I can go check it and see if it's you. So You don't need to type in the message. I'll see it in the guest area. A message pops up when you log back in. So. See if I can put this in the center. There we go. Got it centered. So we do have an ocean camera going on right now. We actually do have an ocean camera. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, Jinx, this is South Padre Island. I'm shooting here with both cameras right now. Yep. Cool. So let's get the time. We got 1:28:20. Just got the audio. Yeah, see you, Silas. Awesome. Yeah, it's still standing. I'm going to keep going another 45 minutes, see if anything happens. Oh, no, another hour and 45 minutes. See if anything else happens. So I'm going to stay on the scene here. Awesome, Mike. I'm going to go back later and check it out on the streams. Yeah, if we do another one, that'd be awesome. Da Vinci, still not detanked. Cool. I'll zoom out a little bit. Oh, wait. There we go. We got something going on there. Maybe some type of venting. Is that the tri-venting? Cool, detanky. Thanks, Da Vinci. I think they still have an hour and 40 minutes, right? Hour 42 minutes. All right, just a minute. Good, you're back. All six engines. That's
Yep.
awesome. Cool.
Elon tweeted, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
Well, that's really good news, huh?
Yep. Good static fire with all 6 engines. It's good to hear.
All right, so it's not completely. They didn't detank it. It's just a burst. Yeah, I just saw one stream coming out. So
Yeah,
and it's
agreed.
so who knows? They got another hour 40 minutes. So
Quick question: how warm is it out there?
it's warm. Yeah, it is warm, and we got some wind now too. Actually, just picked up.
Yeah. Because yesterday it was like 85 or something out there, and clear
Oh yeah,
skies.
it's probably around in the low 90s. I would imagine.
Yeah. Compared to all that rain you had the other day.
Yeah. I don't know if you're seeing both streams, but I'm wondering, would you guys prefer if I were zoomed in like that or zoomed out a little bit, like at the ocean or something? Um, which scene is better, like this or the super close up?
So we haven't seen a deep press vent.
Right, we haven't. I'll just leave it close up. Didn't get any feedback. Cool. Michael, yeah, thanks. I can, and Michael, in the future, I can tie in the live stream from the Nikon camera with this zoomed out shot we're looking at and get that close up shot. So I can probably even have myself as a guest and use two cameras on the one StreamYard thing. That's another thing I could do. That's something I'm going to try out. I'm going to try out that in the future. Yeah, I just figured out how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just invite start the stream with the Nikon camera with the iPhone on the StreamYard, then on the other computer, just which I have everything here. Send myself a link and log in with the Nikon camera onto the same stream with the iPhone. So either that or do it in reverse and start the stream with the Nikon and invite myself with the iPhone. So it doesn't matter either way. So. And then I'd have the two cameras right here on stream. I could do it in StreamYard too, but in OBS, but that would be an easy way to do it in StreamYard. There was a camera behind, about 200 feet, maybe 100 feet to my left here on the beach, and they seem to have left. So at least as far as they're concerned, they packed up and left. So I'm gonna stay for another hour and so minutes. Until we see a detank, I'm gonna be here. So. Hey, Ether, awesome. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, so I can do like an in-between type of thing. Mike, maybe give me some feedback on this. Do you think I should? Do you think it's better to have the close-up or to be a little bit out where you see a little bit of the ocean there and have a little bit more perspective? So I can do the two. In the future, I can also do this and then the super close-up. So I can do instead of the macro, I can do the. Maybe I just have a couple more cameras out here, and I'll do maybe all four types of views. The macro, the mid, and then the super close up, and maybe something else. Maybe the remote camera as well. Do about 3-4 different views in the future. I could plan on doing something like that. Hey, Tim. Good morning. Yeah, the little bit out in the water is ocean can. That's correct. Yep. Thanks. I'm gonna keep it close up though. We can have we can be in the ocean and get it close up. Don't have to be far away. Want to see what's going on. There is some type of bluishness I'm seeing there. I don't know if that's a glare from the sun or something, or if that is heat, or in the body of the Starship, there's a black area, and it looks like there is some type of bluishness to that area. I don't know if that's venting or what. Yeah, so if we were doing this at nighttime or early morning, then we might not see as many heat stuff. Yeah, I may go for a swim later, Tim. This is one of my favorite beaches I've ever been to. Yeah, I could go for a swim. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, the heat does give a problem there for the close-ups. But early in the morning or late at night, the heat wouldn't be an issue. So, um, but during the daytime, like now, for sure. Awesome. So Finchy says the LOX tank is icing up again, and the tank farm is spooled up also. So Finchy says we might be going for another one. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'll zoom out a little bit to get the whole scene of the launch site, and then I'll zoom back in. Elongated. Is it possible to not use StreamYard and just have another um, way of logging in? Do you need to use StreamYard? StreamYard. I mean Streamlabs. Um, Interesting. I wonder if the Google thing that we did earlier, if that can be shared to YouTube as well, because that was working pretty good. I think we didn't have any cuts in or out, and the video was there, and we had the audio. So that is maybe something in the future. I'm going to look more into that as well. Yeah, Mike. Thanks. I'm just gonna make sure the cameras stay on and everything, and nothing overheats. So I will. In about an hour and a half, I'll pack everything up and then maybe go for a swim. So it's 12:30 something right now. So. Let me know if you hear the siren or something. Y'all let me know when that happens, and then I'll zoom back in. It feels like a Saturday, and yesterday felt like a Saturday also. Oh, okay. Drones Toronto says, I'm reading a rumor about a fire on one of the engines. Interesting. That would be maybe on some of the close-ups from some of the other cameras out there, right? If they can see that. I guess I can edit the stream and put in the timestamps for when the static fires happened. Yeah. So the second one was the static fire, right? And the first one was just a pre-burner. That's what I'm understanding, right? I'm gonna edit the title.
What are you hoping to capture?
Well, they did some static fires.
Some what?
They did a pre-burner test and a static fire of the Starship.
Oh, okay. So who launches from there?
SpaceX.
Okay, that's what we thought, but we weren't sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. When are they launching?
Whenever they get permission.
Oh, like today though?
No, they're just doing a test for the engines.
Okay. Very cool. Thanks for your information.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. There's some stuff over there.
Okay, I added the timestamps to the static and the preburner into the description of the video, the live stream. Okay. Drones. Okay, I did not see that. Okay, so Drones in Toronto says, just saw a chat. Are you aware that Glenn DeVries, Blue Origin astronaut, has been killed in a plane crash? He flew with William Shatner on Blue Origin. Wow. Wow, that's intense, huh? Looks frosty. Good. Thanks, Drones. Well, if he did in fact pass away, wishing him the best and his new travels in the next life, you know. Maybe I'll keep the ocean camera view. I'll just keep it a little zoomed out with a little ocean. That's pretty good. Yeah, for this one, I think if they do another one, I'll keep the close-up camera just off the shore. Keep it an ocean camera. Yes, I didn't do any yoga or exercise today, but I'm feeling sore from yesterday. I did work out and then did some yoga after that. So I am sore, that's for sure. Okay, so Drones in Toronto says, I checked every feed I can find. I can't see any evidence of fire or smoke. The ship looks pretty frosty again. So that is good. Real good.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
There was a fire test this morning?
Yeah, they're still doing it.
Oh, they are still doing it?
They did 2 already. Yeah.
Can we see anything from here?
Maybe. Or not yet. It's they're putting fuel in and doing stuff, but when it happens, you'll see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no schedule, so.
Another hour and a half.
An hour and a half?
Yeah, another hour and a half. 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. today. So.
Oh, okay. I drove on the other side this morning. I wanted to go to the base, and there was the cops were there, and they told me until 3 p.m.
Oh, 3 p.m. Okay.
That's what they told me.
Okay, good to know.
Maybe they take some margin.
Oh yeah, right.
So I just came from New York to see that. So.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Another hour and 20 minutes at least. Thanks, Vinci. Like, well, every day you get a little better here, so every day above ground is a good day. So it's Friday, everybody. Just Simon. Thanks, Simon. It's Friday though, so that's a good thing. It's been a big week. Wow. Yeah. Hey, the Finchie. What is a test tank? What is that about? I'm not sure. What are you referring to there? So there are two of them at the roadblock. I understand what you mean there, but what's a test tank? Maybe I can zoom a little better. All right, I got the focus a little better. Okay, B2. I got you. One tank on the large stand for testing. Yeah, BN 2.1. I got you. Another one next to it. Yeah. Okay. But they're at the roadblock. They're moving they're moving the test tanks. Is that what you're saying, Finchy? That they're moving the BN 2.1 and also the other tank? That would be interesting if they're doing something like that right now. They do have a road closure, so they would have the opportunity to move those things. Yeah, it's the thrust simulator. Yep. I think the one next to it is fixed to the ground with concrete. I didn't think it was mobile, but they do have some other stands over there, so maybe you're referring to something else over there. That's interesting. Yeah, drones. I got rid of them. I mean, anyone who would ask that question is gone. So, is gone. He can't respond anymore. I blocked him. Good. Okay, so BN 2.1 is on the SPMT according to the Finchy, and there is another tank on it as well. So that's cool. Good. Thanks. That's good info. All right. So Finchy is hinting at we might be done with the testing here. We'll see. They have a SPMT with the booster 2.1 on it. So they may move that if they open the roadblock to move that. So I'm going to stay here for a little bit. Sorry for kicking the camera here. Until we have a little bit more information on that. Here we go. Stretching out my legs to hit the camera here. What's going on here? I get a little zoomed out view of maybe I can go over to the build site, see anything on the roadblock there. I'll come back to this shot. So we got the build site over there. Can't see anything over there right now. Trying to see if I can find the roadblock from here. it would be along this area here. See if we can find those tanks on the SPMT. Yeah, didn't see them. It's about a 2-mile distance between the two areas, so. If anyone sees one of those things moving around, let me know, and then I will pack up here and maybe do something besides this live stream. There we go. Getting here we go. Got it good. Getting this centered here. There we go. Got it. I am a perfectionist a little bit for things that I care about, so I'm trying to get this shot level. There we go. I think I got it. Still a little bit off. There we go. I got it. Here we go. There we go. I'm happy with that. All right, I'm gonna maybe zoom back in on the Starship, and until we get a confirmation about the roadblock, one way or the other. The Frenchman that passed by here said roadblock till 3 p.m. So I don't know. Does anyone know, or can someone confirm how late the roadblock goes till today? It was 6 a.m. till, was it 2 or 3 p.m.? I can check too if I need to. I can just type in the website and go check, but if someone knows, that would make it a little better. All right, I think I'll check it myself. Thanks. Just a minute. All right, let me check. Okay, it says Friday, November 12th, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. closure schedule. So, again, next week we're looking at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So, but since they did the static fire today, maybe they would cancel some of the road closures for next week. That's what I'm thinking. But at least today on the Cameron County road closure thing, it says, I'll post a link in the chat here. It says 10 a.m. to, no, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. So, I'll post a link in just a minute here. So that's, I didn't do it into both streams, but just to the zoomed in view stream, that's where you can go see it. So it's 1:05 p.m. right now on November 12th, 2021. We're streaming from South Padre Island on the property of Isla Blanca Park. It's not a publicly owned park. I think it's a privately owned park, and because I did some research a while back. So, but this is Isla Blanca Park, and in the year 2021. Tanks are on the way to the launch test site. Tank is defrosting. Okay, drone says that. Awesome, everybody. So the tanks are defrosting, and the booster 2.1 is on its way to the launch site. So again, if they're going to do something with that and do some thrust box simulation stuff, they're not going to have any Raptors on that. Is that correct, drones? And anyone else here is the 2.1? That's just a simulation. They're not going to have any actual Raptors on that. Is that correct, or are they going to test with some actual engines on that 2.1? Because I was wondering, if they're going to do the thrust box simulation, if they're going to do the simulation with the all the hydraulics on that thing underneath the underneath that booster 2.1. There's no, if they're not going to use any engines, then there wouldn't be any need for the road closures, right? That would be my understanding. Because they don't need to move any more GSE tanks or GSE tank covers, so they don't have as much stuff to move back and forth. So since they did a static fire today, maybe they wouldn't need any road closures for next week. So that's what I'm trying to check out. Okay. Da Vinci says there's no Raptors on the two tanks. Okay. And so when they test it, Da Vinci, they're not going to use any Raptors, right? They're just going to move it around and shake it and stuff. Yeah. There are a lot of dolphins out there. I'm going to zoom out and get some of these dolphins in the way here. Since we got, they're right in front of the camera, so you can see them. Fish jumping out of the water and dolphins, everybody. Yeah. Okay, we got some dolphins. Okay, so Good. All right. Thanks, Vinci. So, yeah, Vinci says if they're likely going to put some nitrogen in during the thrust box simulation. So, and then maybe also a pressure test on the other tank. So, there might be some cryo stuff and potential for explosion. So, yeah, they would still need the rope closure. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Chuck, thanks. You too. Happy Friday. Got a fishing boat coming by too. That's a nice boat. Okay, I'll get some shots of the surrounding area here. If any of y'all hear of anything new with any sirens and things like that, let me know. But I'll do probably another 10 minutes of streaming here, and that might be it. If they have opened the road just for that booster to go down that way, then maybe they are done with the Starship here. So if they continue to detank the Starship, let me know, and I will be ready to zoom back in at any moment onto the Starship there. Okay, so we're just waiting on a final depressurization of the Starship. Cool. That's cool. Thanks. Maybe I'll stay on the Starship. I tend to, when nothing's happening, want to do something. So maybe I'll just stay here. We can see that depressurization. Yeah, so I lived up in Virginia for a long time, and I decided to move due to the climate. And November up there in Virginia right now is probably pretty cold. So on a day like today, I'm really enjoying the fact that I moved. Too bad I didn't move earlier, but whatever. I thought about it for 5-6 years. Thought about moving for a long time. Yeah, live my dream. That's right. Yeah, thanks. Yep. Yeah, I am living it. I am living. I hope you're living yours and everybody else here. Live like Drones Toronto says, live your dream. And I'm living my dream right now, more and more. I mean, I'm living 100% right now, but the more I do it, the more dialed in it gets. So the more exciting. So. Hey, Juan. Awesome. So Juan says they're going to test out the 2 tanks thickness of its stainless steel that are on the SBMTs rolling to the launch site. They both don't have Raptors installed. Juan, could they install Raptors, or is it just going to be like a shake test and a pressurization and ambient pressure release cryo test kind of thing? Could they install tanks on these, or is it they don't have the capability to install tanks? One or anybody else? Pressurization. I got you. All right. So next, if they do the road closures next week for that pressurization test, I will be able to live stream from the road closure over at the build site. If they do it that way, likely I'll get some good shots. I won't be able to. What won't I be able to do? Yeah, I'll get some good shots. So that's going to be. Look forward to doing that. Then it'll be when they do those road closures for the pressurization test. Usually something happens when they do the road closure. So it's not like they'll do a road closure and then nothing happens. And it was like so it'll be good if they cancel some of the road closures. That'd be great. If they don't, then maybe something will happen during those road closures. Yeah, one I did trademark. I trademarked the Ocean Cam. I registered it with the U.S. Patent Trademark Office, so I have the trademark on Ocean Cam. So I could do it that way, but I just want people to know it's an ocean camera company. So I have the option to do both, but I want it to be clear. It's a camera company, so yeah. I'm so in a yeah. I did. Yeah, I copyrighted it. Yep. Oh, copyright the whole thing. I copyrighted Ocean Cam, so, and I got the company Ocean Camera Space Corp. So it's good. We got it. I'm projected. Thanks. So yeah, I could put out another $175 and trademark the whole thing, but I got the business registered. So yeah. So one, I do believe in the future I may buy or I may I may buy out some camera companies, um, and I may also build my own cameras also. So yeah, that it might turn out to be like that as well. I've got many things that I could do here. So that's why I'm researching all these companies to do possible mergers or buyouts of some of these companies that have tech or have personnel that can help accomplish these missions. So it's very I'm capable of doing those type of deals. So I know how to structure it so that the financing is available. As long as there's cash flow from the business that I buy, I have the ability to buy almost any company. So I know about, I met, yeah, it is pretty awesome, huh? I met like 3 to 4 camera companies out in at the SpaceX Expo on the live stream.
They do a test burn today yet?
Yeah, they did it already twice. They may get another 40 minutes or so. They could do something again. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got a bunch of. I met 4 camera companies over at the SpaceX Expo, and one of them already has cameras on satellites that have gone to asteroids and like the Rosetta mission. And so I met the founders or the CEOs or the different people at these different space companies. So I kind of started some of that stuff in about a week. In next week, the West Tech and Aero Defense Space Expo is going to happen in Long Beach. I am registered there. There's a chance that I will fly out and do that, but I also will get, since I registered, and you can register too now, you'll get a free access to the videos once the event is over. I believe they will send me a link to all the videos from that event. Yeah, they did the Preburner and the static fire with all 6 Raptors. Yeah. The static was with all 6. Yeah. So I don't necessarily have to go to the expo, the West Tech Expo, to see the presentations, because there is an app. After you register for free, you can then download the app for the West Tech Aero Defense Expo. The app is in the email when they send you your badge by email. They'll send you a link to the app, and then you can, on that app, you can see all the presenters. And you can also you'll eventually be able to do a lot of other type of stuff like networking, and they'll eventually email you after the event is over, a week or 2 after, or maybe 3 weeks after. They'll put together all the videos. If they do it like they did the Space Tech Expo 2021, they'll email a link to all the presentations that were at the Aero Defense West Tech Expo, and you'll be able to watch everything for free. So if or when I get that link to those videos, I will share it on the YouTube channel here. So you'll be able to watch the CEOs of these companies in an open discussion on stage. Pretty good stuff. So Juan Rodriguez says, Elon Musk tweeted all 6 Raptors, 3 VAC Raptors, 3 sea level Raptors. Awesome. So on the static fire was all 6 engines. Awesome. Thanks, Juan. Yeah, so Juan is a photographer here as well. I don't know what else he does, but you're welcome to say more about what you do, and I'll say it out loud. So. Okay, got some more dolphins in the view there. Either that or it's a duck or something. This might be some type of bird, so maybe not a dolphin. So. The mission, I'll say the mission of OceanCam once more, and I also, most of you already know it to be on the stream, but I will say it. So the goal and the mission is to video and film the liquid oceans, just like we're seeing here on the surface of the Earth, but the video and to film the liquid oceans on the other moons and planets here in the solar system. And I will end one of these streams in a little bit. I'll end the zoomed out view, and then I will check out the website where I have the future tech listed on the oceancam.space website, and I'll read through it and just speak about it a little bit here on the Nikon stream. Yeah, so the goal is there's over 200 moons in our solar system. There's like 70 something moons around Jupiter. There's a lot of moons around Saturn. And so, and most of the moons have confirmed ice on the surface, if not some type of water. So there's the hardness of the ice is it's even harder than granite apparently, due to the sub-zero temperatures Fahrenheit on many of these moons. But I'm sure some of these moons must have some hot areas because just because there's a lot of variation in the galaxy, in the galaxy, but most in the solar system. So I know Enceladus has cracks on the south pole due to probably the tidal, the movement around Saturn and its elliptical orbit. So that causes heat in the crust under the ocean. So that heats up the ice, and then you get liquid water. So the Enceladus does send out, it's one of the moons around Saturn, it sends out a lot of water vapor into the air, there's no air, but into the space around Enceladus. So, and then that forms a ring around Saturn. I think it's called the E ring. The E ring around Saturn is caused by the vapor from Enceladus escaping from the subsurface ocean. So a lot of these moons have liquid water underneath the ice. So the goal for OceanCam is to get some surface level or subsurface level video of the oceans on these different moons here in the solar system to show ourselves that there is liquid water out there, and to inspire other astronauts and future spacefarers with the knowledge and with the visual understanding or knowledge experience that there is a lot of water out there, and they've seen it, and now it's just going there with more assurance of some type of survival if they ever want to venture in that direction and do some colonization. So the goal of Ocean Camera Space Corp is to facilitate that and or to accomplish those missions with rovers, with different cameras, maybe submarines, maybe drones, but to get those video cameras out there to these different moons and planets, and to do that video photography either independently or in collaboration with many different space organizations and companies here on the Earth. I did a video a couple days ago. I think maybe it was yesterday. I posted a video, it was yesterday, of a company that has Intuitive Machines has a partnership with NASA, and also has a launch deal with SpaceX to launch their mission to the moon in 2022. And they're going to have an ice drill on that mission. So they're going to drill into the ice, hopefully, if they can reach ice on the moon. And I reached out to them a little bit, and maybe we can do some type of future partnership if we ever need a drill to drill down under the ice on one of these moons, because they already developed the tech. Intuitive Machines, and they're here in Texas in the Houston area. They have over 100 employees. I don't know their net worth, or market cap, but it is a private company. They're not registered in Delaware like many SpaceX and Tesla and many other Fortune 500 companies are registered in Delaware. So they're registered in Texas, as far as I can tell already, only in Texas. I haven't checked where else they may be registered, but when I did a search for them in the Delaware state lookup for the corporations, I didn't find their name. It didn't come up with any info. So I'm going to do some more research in the next couple of days on Intuitive Machines. But they do have an awesome YouTube channel. They only have about 30-something videos, but they are very good videos. So if you want to get involved with a space company, and other than SpaceX, here in Texas is another company up in Houston, and they have probably a lot of job openings or a lot of opportunity, or there's a lot of potential there for you to get involved. So there's probably tons of these type of companies out there, and it's just a matter of us communicating. And I go to these expos, and I do check out some of these other areas other than SpaceX, because there's a lot of technology here on the earth by different companies and stuff, different organizations. So it's really just about, the way I see it, it's about finding out who these companies are, what they're doing, and then see if there's a way we can work together, collaborate, or do a mission So, and the goal of OceanCam is to, at least from my dream, is to go out there and video the oceans on these other moons and planets. So in the interim, before going to these moons and planets, it would be helpful if we tested all this tech on the Earth, and if we had an application here on the Earth, so that we could use these remote camera drones here on the Earth. So partly, if I were to acquire or to do some type of thing, or represent or wholesale or distribute some tech from one of these companies in partnership, I would use some of that tech to carry out missions here on the Earth, and also to have satellites above the Earth and provide imagery of the Earth. So develop all that tech here on the Earth. So there's a lot of tech there for me to get involved in the future, and maybe a lot of products to be cash flowing products, simultaneous as doing these space missions, to finesse and to tweak all the technology and the so there's a lot of stuff to get involved in for me, and also for you if you have some experience or passion about maybe it's high gain antennas, or drone building, or space radiation hardening kind of stuff. So there's a lot of ways to get involved in OceanCam for it to be meaningful for future space missions, but also for cash flow right now. So there's a lot of things that we can do, that I can do, and I'm doing it little by little every day, and there's a lot of opportunities. Okay, so the tanks are moving to the launch site now. That's good. I'm going to keep my eyes open, see if I can see any. I don't see anything rolling down the road. I don't really have a good view of the road, but we are seeing what we're seeing. So. So a lot of this space tech is maybe from the 70s or the 80s. A lot of these businesses were started back then. And so the CEOs or the people involved in those companies, they may not have youngsters or children who want to take on or continue their business. So a lot of those people are ready to retire maybe, and they don't want to just close down the business. They want it to continue. So here at OceanCam, OceanCam Space Corp, we have the ability to continue with your tech and maybe buy you out, or do an owner finance sale or something like that, or do a bank, some type of bank business purchase, agreement. So, contact me if you wanna close down your business, or if you want to retire and you want to present an offer or send me an email at oceancam.space, info@oceancam.space, and we can talk further about whatever tech you have in the space industry, or other related things. I have a list of the types of things I'm looking to get into. If you just imagine to accomplish an ocean camera mission to one of these moons or planets, there's everything from rocketry to 3D printing to drone technology to submarines, manufacturing companies, to communication companies, to satellite technology, to battery design or nuclear propulsion, ion thrusts. Um, what else? Mining. Uh, there's so many future space tech related industries, and this is ready to take it on and continue with it here, or we can do a merger of some type. Maybe maybe you'd like to stay involved in the company, but just get some type of payout and continue on as an employee, or continue in the same position you're in, but just to hand over ownership or have some type of reduction in your day-to-day involvement and need to be doing what you're doing. So yeah, Ocean Camera Space Corp, reach out, oceancam.space, and we'll just continue improving things for humanity. So I was talking with, I got some feedback from a video I made from the Space Tech Expo on a company called HC Stark Solutions, and they've been in company for over 100 years. So we did a video together when I was at the Space Tech Expo 2021 of their company, and they had some virtual reality glasses that they used to create some type of cloud environment to represent or to show their technology. And they're also 3D printing metallic engines and things, just like Raptor engine nozzles. They're 3D printing metallic nozzles just for like this. We're looking here at Starship 20. So they've been in business over 100 years, and they just sold off part of their electronics division, HC Stark Solutions, the people who I met with and did the video with, it for $380 million over the last 7-8. I think on November 3rd they did that sale. So they just accomplished that sale of part of their business, and the rep for that virtual reality tech company, who HC Stark Solutions had some of their goggles there that they were showing me, and I did the video showing. They reached out to me and said, "Hey, thanks for doing the video of HC Stark Solutions, and would you like to meet or chat more about our technology, Expo EXP 360 goggles?" So I'm gonna see if I can see what opportunities there are. I'm gonna do that meeting tomorrow. It'd be a 1-hour demonstration of their product. They're gonna show it to me. So I'm excited about that. So maybe I'll be able to wholesale or do a review of their goggles, or I'm not sure what I'll get out of that meeting, but I will learn more about their technology. And there's a lot of applications for virtual reality in future space missions, either for people here on Earth, or if I'm a photographer, it'd be great to wear the virtual reality goggles while as an HDMI LCD screen, maybe. So I could plug in the goggles maybe to the camera here and be able to, instead of looking at the LCD screen, maybe I just put on these virtual reality goggles, and then I can zoom in and focus a lot faster and easier. I can see what my camera sees without looking at an LCD screen, just right in front of my eyes. So it could be next level. If people want to see what's going on from a satellite, maybe they can wear some virtual reality goggles or on one of these drones or submersibles to these other moons. Be really exciting. Next level. I chatted about a month, maybe in the last 2 months, with a individual who developed one of the microphones that went on the Mars rover missions. I think the Perseverance mission. One of the microphones on that rover, Perseverance, was developed by this guy, and I chatted with him over the phone, and so I opened that dialogue. So the more connections, the more just meetings and greetings, the more opportunity. You know? I'm at 45 years old right now, so, and I've got a lot of skills of my own. So I'm a world expert in the field of out-of-body experiences and meditation. So I am world class as far as that is concerned, and so I'm blending the meditation out-of-body field with the tech field, and so I'm bringing a lot of awareness and focus. And I am going to be probably adding some music to some of these videos. I have done some music already, but not specific binaural beat music. That'll, if people listen with headphones, it will add a new dimension to the experience, and I can do that at a moment's notice. I just gotta either create the music myself or get permission from certain artists to use their music. I'm sure I really haven't looked to see what kind of binaural beats are available on YouTube, but I have gotten someone did reach out to me who does binaural beats. They're easy to do, but I want to see if I can get some really professional type of binaural beats. I used to listen to that way back in 1996, so I have over 20 years experience with that type of technology, and it'd be great to add to some of these streams. All right, let's see what time it is. 1:41. Another 19 minutes to go. I'll zoom in on the whole launch site there. I'll do some close-ups. So I am trying to awaken people spiritually, and I will do that through the excitement here with views of space. Anything that you're really excited about wakes you up energetically and emotionally. So that's everything you need to develop spiritually. So to wake the soul up, to really enliven the soul, whether it's through food or through exercise or music or whatever it is that you do to really get alive. So that's, and then showing like space is awesome, technology, sci-fi, all this stuff really wakes up the creativity and the soul. So that's what everything I'm doing here is to help people to experience what that's like. So, and there are certain experiences that can happen when you really dial that in, whether it's through being in the zone or whatever it is. There's a certain type of experience that you can get, whether it's through running or climbing or whatever it is for you. And I'm just offering another way to have that experience. So, and it's going to be, it's going to be seamless, because when you don't see something, then when it happens, you don't notice it. So I do know what I'm doing, and I'm going to be very specific about how it happens. But you may not see it when it's happening, but you will experience it. And there's a lot of stuff that happens without my intention as well. So all the good things that are happening or don't happen or that will happen, I don't necessarily have any control over that. So there's a lot of stuff that happens without my knowing about it as well. So I'm not the master of the universe here. I'm just someone with a lot of experience and doing what I can to add to your experience. So. Yeah, so that's the close-up of the launch site. Maybe zoom out a little bit, huh? If you can't zoom in anymore, maybe zoom out. Zoom out. There's a lot of cranes out here. There are families of cranes out here. So, yeah, any crane out here that's on its own is just wanting to have some time alone, because there are a lot of cranes out here in the bay. There's There's a lot of them, so don't worry about it. Maybe it's just someone wanted to be on their own for a little while. They travel in packs of like 14 or 16. Hey, Kashmir, if you look in the description of this video, there were 2 events that happened earlier. So a little summary of what's going on. There's about another 18 or so minutes of the road closure here to 2 p.m. We're at 1:43 p.m. So in another 17 minutes, the road closure will end. There was this live stream has been going on for about 3 hours, but there are 2 timestamps in the description. There was a pre-burner test, and there was also a 6-engine Raptor test, 3 vacuum Raptors and 3 sea-level Raptors. So there were 2 tests, and the timestamps for those tests are in the description if you want to go check them out. With a little, I think I got it a little bit before when they happened. So we're just finishing up on the road closure here. I'm just staying here for the rest of the time frame here. Looking at an ocean camera view of the space launch site, SpaceX, South Texas, Starbase, Boca, Chica, Texas. So there's a good chance that there will be nothing else that happens during this live stream, except for an awesome ocean view, some sun, maybe some good discussion or chat. Maybe a final venting of the Starship. I'm not sure if that happened already. And then I'll end it soon. Hey, Giovanni. Go on. See ya. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by, too. It's a lot of fun. Thank you to Drones in Toronto for the contribution. The road's open. All right, Da Vinci says the road is open. So, okay, I will zoom out. Apparently, they're going to be moving booster 2.1 on the SBMT down to the launch site, and maybe installing that on. Maybe they'll. So some of the next steps we might see are them taking the Starship off of the. Maybe not today, but Starship off of the pad B. Yeah, it's on pad B, and so we may see some of that in the coming week. Maybe during one of the road closures, they'll take the Starship off of pad B, do some work on the Raptors, maybe take the Raptors off. I'm not sure, or maybe the Raptors will stay on, and then they'll. I don't know how close we are to stacking the Booster 4 onto the orbital launch platform. If anyone knows about that, let us know here in the chat. When do you think they might stack the Booster 4 onto the platform? Because once they do that, then they can stack the Starship as well. I think I don't know what stage the booster is at in regards to stacking the booster on the launch platform. Whether they need to do any more cryo tests on the booster or any static fires or anything like that. Looks like they have the new crane over there, the SpaceX crane. They got it leaning almost against the tower there in the close-up view. Oh, thanks, Giovanni. Yeah, cool. Right on. Thank you. DaVinci, awesome. So DaVinci says the booster 2.1 is now over there at the launch site. That's exciting. It's exciting. All right, so I will wrap it up here in a little bit, maybe 2-3 minutes, and what else? Yeah, if anyone has any info on those questions I just asked about the booster or stacking, that'd be good to learn more about. Cool. All right. I will close down the streams one by one and wish you all the best day today, the rest of your day. And whenever you're watching this now or in the future, saying hello to you from November 12th, 2021 at 1:51 p.m. Take care. I'm going to sign out. Drones, yeah, thank you, drones. Namaste to everybody. Okay, I'm going to over and out. Wish you the best. Thank you.